Hello friends and welcome to my video. In today's video we will see how we can add text from two different cells or more in Excel to one particular cell. There are two ways of doing it. The first way is using the formula, which we will see it later, and the second way is using ampersand sign, which we will see it as well. So what I have done is collected dummy names of these 10 gentlemen that we will play around with and see how we can add these names, like their first name and their second or last name into their full name. Yeah, and we will do it with two different methods as we just said. So let's get started. The first method is using a formula. So using a formula, we will add the data from B3 and C3 to D3, which is we're adding the data from here and here to this cell. So we have to hit the equal sign, and the formula is concatenate. So as soon as you enter like three words or three letters beginning CON, it shows up right on the top. Just double click this one and then you can see it shows the parameters that we have to use. It can be text or it can be the fields from where we are trying to get or retrieve the data. So in this case it is B3, which is Liam. We'll press the comma after that cell's address and then the next cell, and we close the parentheses and we hit the enter button. Oh, now you can see here that we have got the data from these two cells combined here into this cell. But the thing is, there is no space here, and there is a way to put space in between these two cells data. We will see how we will do that. So just double click on here, which will open up the formula again, and come here right in between these two text and open the quotations, space, close the quotations, place the comma and hit the enter button. And here you can see now we have the space that we want, and it's just not the space. Like if you want, you can place anything in between, so it can be space or it can be like a small dash in between with space on both sides, and press the enter button. So you see now that we have combined the text coming from B3, which is Liam, and the text coming from C3, which is Gabriel, into a full name like Liam Gabriel with the space, and we have seen how we can put a dash or anything in between these two texts. So this is the first way, by using the formula. And the second way is a little bit easy one as well. You can place an equal sign here, open the parentheses, and select the cell that you want to get the data from. In this case it's B3, and use the ampersand signs, which is and symbol as well, and select the second cell where you want to get the data from, in this case which is C3, and close the parentheses and hit the enter. So here you can see that the text from these two cells is being combined, and there is again no space in between. So every time if you want a space or if you want anything in between, you can do that. And in this case you have to double click this again, and after the and sign, open the quotations, space, quotations, and use the and sign again and hit the button. So yep, here you can see that we got the space again. And likewise, if you want to put anything in between the text fields, the previous one we saw it with a dash or with a hyphen. Here I'll use an asterisk with the space on the both sides. So here we go. As soon as I hit the enter button, there is an asterisk in between with space on both sides in between these two text fields. So this is the two simple ways of joining text in Excel from two different cells using the formula, which is concatenate, and using the ampersand sign. And after we do that, like usually, we apply the formula for the first time, and then if you want to repeat the same thing, like if you want to do the same thing for the rest of the 9 people here, and if you want to do it using the first method, all I have to do is come over here where I have already placed in the formula and the format that I want. I have selected this field, and you can see a square sign here. Just double click the square sign and the Excel will do the rest. So now you can see that in a second time it has applied the formula, and it has combined all these texts from here to this particular cell and for the rest. And if you want to do the same with the second method, do the same thing again. Go to this text field and select it, and you can see here that there is a square box here. Just double click this again, and hooray, you just saw that, it just applied the same formula and same formatting for the rest of the fields. So this is how you can combine the text from different fields in one particular field in Excel. I hope you like this video, and I'll look forward to see you in the next video. If you have any comments, please send it to me below, and I'll have a look at it and reply to it. All right, thank you so much for watching.